all the champion teams for our MPL region. So let's start off with Group A. This is the Group A for the Pool Seed 1. Here we go. Got a ribbon to seal it up. You can just pull it right off. It's like a gift. And we're seeing and unraveling the gift.
You're right. But oh, who's that?
And it's
Blacklist International.
Blacklist International from the Philippines.
Will they go for the back-to-back win for the first time in history? The reigning, defending world champions of Mobile Legends, Blacklist International.
For the first time in history, an M-Series champion will be coming back to defend their crown. BYs came back after a break from Season 9 into Season 10 with a mission. Hashtag reclaim the crown. Here in M4, flying out to Jakarta, they have another mission. And it's to take down everyone else to once again take home another world championship.
Blacklist International did really well, however, now the teams are doing amazing. So we have a lot cut out for them. Now we're going to go ahead to Group B. Go ahead.
Onyx Esports.
It'll be Onyx Esports of Indonesia for Group B.
With new friends in their roster, they will take on the challenge to bring glory to the host country, Indonesia. Coming from their MPLI 2022 victory, Onyx Esports.
Onyx Esports is not short on achievements, nor talent, nor fans. Across the world, the black and yellow that the Hedgehogs are rocking in their home court, in their own country of Indonesia, will definitely go a long way. And not to mention, some new representation as well, some new talent. Kyrie, it's no secret Kyrie has been taken over, and it's going to be interesting how they will also take over and dominate Group B.
We'll just have to find that out. Now we have two more champion teams that we're waiting for to see if they're going to go to Group C or D. Let's take a look. This is now Group C for the Pool Seed 1.
RSG Singapore.
Group C will be RSG from Singapore.
With a consistent performance over the year, RSG Singapore is set to once again compete in the international stage. Respect all, fear none. RSG Singapore.
The two-time MPL Singapore champions definitely owned 2022. One more thing that they can take home to actually wrap it up well in a nice little bow tie is the M4 World Championships. With Lolzy at the helm, who was actually given so much of a nod in the past year, he's worked so hard. He's actually put the team first before all else. I can't wait to see them perform here. Now, after 2 years of the World Championships being held in Singapore, how will they perform in foreign land?
We're going to find that out. Now we have one team left, one champion team left, but let's do the honors for formality, Aura. Exciting. Unpredictable.
Who might it be?
Let's take a look.
Okay. Team Hack from Malaysia.
Finally, for Group D, Team Hack of Malaysia.
started from qualifying for Season 10 and qualifying for Worlds. Their team is one to consider as a threat. Coming as the MPL Malaysia Season 10 champions, we have Team Hawk.
It's not the first time we're actually seeing Team Hawk. A majority of their players put on a showcase back home in MSC 2022 when we held that in Kuala Lumpur. They are some of the most kelwar teams to look out for here in the 2022 World Championships, and I can't wait to see what the twins, Min and Man, are going to be bringing to the table.
Everyone's looking forward to seeing Min and Man once again. Now that we have our group A, B, C, and D, Donkey, in your opinion, if you were still a player or a coach or you were still in a team, which group would you want to avoid?
Grup yang ingin aku hindarin grup sejujurnya grup A sama B ya. Karena grupnya ya Onyx sama Blacklist. Indonesia sama Filipina menurutku tetap tim terkuat dunia.
So what Donkey is saying is that he's most fearful of Group A and Group B because those are the respective Indonesian as well as the Philippine representatives, and he thinks that these two teams are the strongest.
Strongest teams, all right. Do you feel the same, Aura?
Ya, same. Kalau aku sama Blacklist dan Onyx karena terlalu buas di dunia.
He says the same. He thinks that both of them are too ferocious in the world.
Ferocious. Love it. Now, we're going to start with the pool seed 2. We have 12 remaining teams waiting for the grouping. In your opinion, which team from the seed 2 is the strongest?
From the seed 2, the strongest is RRQ Indonesia.
RQ,
And
okay. And Echo?
Echo Philippine.
Okay. How about for you?
Kalau aku ya RRQ, Eko, dan nggak memungkinkan juga buat Falcon Myanmar.
Oh,
Yeah.
a lot of people are looking forward to
Yeah.
them as well. How about let's get this started? And since we're going in serpentine order from A, B, C, D, we're going to go ahead and go to Group D once again and back up to A. Let's take a look which team will join Team Hawk in Group D.
RRQ Akira.
RRQ Akira of Brazil.
A new king is born on the other side of the world to conquer the world stage of Mobile Legends after dominating their region. We have RRQ Akira.
First off, I'd like to say congratulations, mi irmãos from Brazil. Viva Brazil, RRQ Akira owned 2022. Once under different banners, it's a majority of the same players with Luis at the lead, switching from gold to Rome, coming back from M3, now at M4. Quick trivia, they actually spent about a month and change in Indonesia to prepare for M4.
Oh, what do you think that difference will make for them, spending about a month here in Indonesia, Donkey?
Tolong diartikan.
Menurut kamu ada efek apa mereka sudah training segitu lama di Indonesia selama sebulan mungkin untuk tim tersebut?
Efeknya juga pasti banyak banget sih. Apalagi kan mereka juga, aku lihat mereka trainingnya di tim RRQ yang Indonesia. Pasti mereka saling tukar pikiran. Jadi udah pasti mereka bakal improve banget.
He thinks that this team definitely will have a lot of improvement because they did train with RRQ Hoshi in Indo, and therefore they're able to exchange thoughts and maybe strategies.
Oh, that should be a pretty big deal for them. Now, we did Group D. Let's draw for Group C.
Okay.
Go ahead.
RRQ.
Let's see if you're right.
Occupy Thrones Mena.
Occupy Thrones of Mena.
wanting to establish a good foundation for mobile legends in MENA. They seek to perform well in the world stage. Occupy Thrones.
Also known as Thrones Esports, MPL MENA actually has had a few seasons in, so this developing and growing region has a lot hedging on this one team. Based out of Egypt, they're actually a relative mystery. So much in the path and similar to GX Squad, there's very little we know about them except for what we know and what we've seen in their grand final. So I'm definitely excited to see what Thrones here will be bringing.
Aura, in your opinion, good thing or a bad thing that people don't know much about you and you're pretty new to the worlds?
Saya nggak tahu banyak ya tentang tim MENA. Ini dari mana timnya sebelumnya? Pengen tahu dari mana dulu timnya?
Awalnya MENA itu awalnya berasal dari Egypt ya, Leo? Egypt.
Mesir.
Mesir?
Ya.
Mesir.
Oh ya. Jadi ya tapi kita harus tetap respect juga sama mereka menurut saya.
Jadi, so what Aura is saying is that he literally has no idea about this team. And I think that maybe poses a positive thing, right? So they have a lot to prove on the stage, but also because there's not much information, other teams don't have much to study on them as well.
Which is group for the element of surprise, especially for the upcoming worlds. Now we're gonna go ahead to Group B.
Todak Malaysia.
Todak Malaysia.
For Group B, it'll be Todak of Malaysia.
Langgar Todak.
Todak, as mentioned, has been here for every single M Series event, and they never disappoint. Between all the ups and downs, the crazy picks, and of course that Todak Langgar strategy, I can't wait. It's actually nice that now they have a new jungler, rival, coming in, and that might be that shot in the arm, that injection of new blood and strategy that they might need to break the limits, go beyond their middling performance, finishing in 4th and 3rd. Maybe they might even take it.
Oh, what do you think about that?
Artinya?
Tadi dia nanya, apakah dengan pergantian jungler di tim tersebut, itu akan ada impact nggak sih kepada timnya? Dan mungkin ini merupakan elemen yang mereka butuhkan selama ini untuk bisa mendapatkan hasil yang puas.
Kalau menurutku sih ya penting. Cuman yang paling penting sih selama masih ada mid lane, Rom sama XP, kayaknya tim itu bisa tetap menyamai, tetap seimbang gitu.
He thinks even though there is a new addition in the jungler, it is going to be a factor. But if they can synergize well with the other different lanes, it's still going to be great for them.
All right. Now we're going to go ahead to Group A. Who's going to be joining Blacklist International? Go ahead.
Is this it? Is this RRQ?
Let's see.
No, please. Oh, okay. Incendio Supremacy.
For Group A, it'll be Incendio Supremacy of Turkey.
Withdrew from last year's Turkish Championship to qualify for M3. They are now taking on the world stage this year as Turkey's representative. We have Incendio Supremacy.
Finishing their qualifying tournament 4 against 2, representing Turkey, Incendio Supremacy. In last year's World Championship, it was Bedell who came through, and they have one returning player, Alien. Alien out of the XP lane is coming back, and I can't wait to see how he will be taking that team fight-oriented draft and team fight-oriented gameplay, and how that Turkey meta will mesh with the rest of the M4 teams.
Now we have 8 teams down, and we have 8 more to go. Since we're in serpentine order, we're gonna remain with Group A. Let's do the draw for Group A, Pool C2.
Oh, Falcon Esports.
Oh, Falcon Esports of Myanmar goes to Group A.
The dark horse of the world stage has arrived to prove Myanmar's name should still be in everyone's radar. We have Falcon Esports.
I have to be honest, it's going to be difficult for the Burmese to aim high and fly high. Going into Group A, they are grouped in with a relative wild factor with the Incendio Supremacy team out of Turkey, but still, there's the elephant in the room. That's Blacks International that they're facing off against. Definitely So Secret. The last time we saw them in MSC, Silent, Ken, Justin, Naomi, Yellow Flash. Again, I remember all of their names because I told them, I can't wait to see what the world stage, and here they are.
So when we got their name, everyone did the same expression. Ooh. Why is that, Donkey?
Ya, soalnya aku ngerasa juga tim Falcon ini kuat gitu. Tim Falcon kuat, terus satu grup sama Blacklist. Jadi bakal ada pertandingan yang seru banget di grup A ini.
He says that he thinks that Falcon Esports has huge potential. They're a very strong team, but they're also in one group with another strong team, which is Blacklist. And so this group is going to give so much enjoyment, surprise, and action.
Now, let's talk about your thoughts, because you also did the same expression. Ooh.
Kalau aku sih jujur aja pengen ngelihat kayak gameplaynya Falcon, karena mereka dari Myanmar juga. Dan dulu tuh mereka punya history juga, M2. Myanmar itu grand final, masuk ke grand final di M2. Jadi kali ini aku pengen ngelihat gameplaynya Falcon.
Aura mentions that he's excited to see the gameplay that Falcon can actually bring to the table, because he's reminded of way back in M2 where Myanmar was actually a grand finalist. So it was huge excitement for this and very huge potential once again here in M4.
All right, now we're going to go on to Group B. Let's take a look. Let's draw it right now.
Malvinas Gaming Latam.
Group B, Malvinas Gaming of Latam.
Another opportunity for Harley and his new teammates to show the world the capability of Peruvian MLBB. This is Malvinas Gaming.
Malvinas Gaming making a comeback from M3, wherein they had such a heartwarming reception. Now it's Harley coming back with his teammate Steffe, and this mid-lane duo definitely has a lot to prove. Latam is a very, very strong region. There's so many countries and so many MLBB fans there, and now I can't wait to see how this Latam Super League Grand Finalist will be coming back and showing us once more that they got it.
Oh, we're going to find that out now. Group C. Let's go ahead, Donkey.
Okay, Group C.
Here we go.
RRQ Hoshi.
There it is.
There it is for Group C. It'll be RRQ Hoshi of Indonesia.
The uncrowned kings on their quest to reclaim their rightful throne. Fans will surely welcome their hometown heroes and cheer them on to win their first international title. RRQ Hoshi.
Anywhere in the world that you see RRQ Hoshi compete, it seems like they have the home court advantage. The Sang Raja, the King of Kings, coming out strong here. Going into Group C, I don't know exactly how the champion, the seed 1 team, RSGSG, is feeling right now, their fans, but more so, Occupy Thrones, more so the Egyptians. But right here, Group C just got all the more interesting.
With RRQ Hoshi being in Group C, how do you guys feel about that?
Kalau aku dari tadi aku pingin RRQ masuk grup C sih.
Iya.
Pengen masuk grup C, masuk beneran.
This entire time, Donkey has been praying that RRQ lands in Group C, and it actually is Group C.
There you go. You got what you wanted. How about for you? How do you feel about them being in Group C?
Aku rasa sih ya itu apa ya? Ya itu kemauanku juga sih, kayak dia berada di grup C.
Yeah, so this is the exact same opinion as Donkey. He's also been praying, just standing there, rigid, nervous. He wants RQ in Group C, and they both get it.
Looks like you guys got what you prayed for. Now we're going to move on to Group D. Go ahead, Donkey.
The Valley, North America.
For Group D, it'll be the Valley of North America.
Moba Zayn is back to the world stage to show that NA can become MLBB champions, joining forces with M1 legends of Team Gosu, the Valley.
Story upon story upon story. To say that the Valley showing up at M4 is historic is an understatement. There's so many comebacks. You have from BTK, M3. You have all the way from M1, Basic, coming back to the world stage. I hope the Valley have figured out something, and I hope they have new strategies, because watching NACT, they have a lot of foundations, they have a lot of fundamentals down. But for them to actually show up and shock the world once again, they have to have something else.
Well, they were considered underdogs back in M3, and they made a lot of noise. They shocked a lot of people. Now that they're going to be making a comeback, especially Moba Zayn. Moba Zayn's becoming popular all over the region for MLBB. What are you expecting from the Valley?
Mereka ada pergantian roster juga ya, beberapa ya. Ada offlanernya. Offlanernya diganti ya, tapi sisanya masih ada. Jadi harusnya sih mereka kuat seperti biasanya.
He thinks even though there is a slight change in roster, there is a new EXP laner, he does still think that they do have the potential to actually be strong coming into M4.
Tim The Valley ini kan bisa dibilang mungkin Moba Zayn setengah coachnya juga mungkin dia yang ngatur gameplay, jadi ya tetap kalau dari Moba Zayn-nya tetap berkembang, ngerti gameplay yang terbaru, tetap menurutku The Valley bakal jadi tim yang salah satu penantang terkuat.
Donkey mentions that it shouldn't be too much of a factor because he believes that Moba Zayn is half player, half coach. And therefore, if Moba Zayn is in the right mind, is able to analyze the current meta and the current strategies that all the other teams are using and can find a counter towards it, then they are still going to be huge players to be able to watch out for in M4.
I guess it's safe to say that other than the champion teams, the Valley is definitely the team that everyone has their eye on. Now, since we're in Serpentine condition, we're going to be going once again to group number D. Group D, go ahead.
Still a lot of strong teams in the pool.
I don't know, we still have Echo, remember?
Final four, final four. Here we go.
Eko.
Oh no. S11 Argentina.
It'll be S11 Gaming Argentina of Latam for Group D.
Winning the first ever MLBB Latam Super League. They will spearhead in making Latam a mark in world history. S11 Gaming, Argentina.
Between these two names that were at the top of the inaugural Latam Super League, S11 Gaming took the series away from MVG, right? So these are new names, and this is a new team that's looking to put Latam on the map. And we'll see how far they can go as we look at Group D now. Donkey said it. It's the West. The West is in D. So I'm excited to see how this will pan out for the rest of the tournament.
Now we have the final 3 teams. For sure, it's nerve-wracking for them. They're at the edge of these seats since we're seeing now how the groupings are going. So let's go ahead and proceed to Group C.
Echo Philippines.
Oh. For Group C, it'll be Echo Philippines.
M2's finals MVP, Carl Teasy, is back again, hungry for another world title with his new super team. Loud and proud, Echo.
I can already hear ang limang Echo fans going wild. Yes, it is true. They were touted as the super team, but at the leadership of Carl Teasy and the lover boy, Yawi, I'm hoping that Echo is packing new strats because when it comes down to mechanics, they rarely come second to anybody. But as seen in the MPL Philippines Grand Finals, they're able to take out strategies like Rome Valier or even an old school pick like a Jawhead and make it work. So I'm looking for those, you know, little pincer type strategies that just corner whoever they're facing because it could be anybody. It could be anybody.
We have the final 2 teams now. Here we go. We're going to draw Group B. Go ahead, Donkey.
This is the Onic group.
Who's going to be joining Onic? Now we're about to find out.
MDH Sport Mekong.
It'll be MDH Esports of Mekong for Group B.
After beating Mekong's favorites, IDNS, they will now prove themselves to be worthy of contending for the world title. MDH Esports.
It's a long road, or river, should I say, for MDH Esports to make it here, but the Vietnamese are representing their region, joining Group B. They had to take down the inaugural MSC champions IDNS in a grueling series, and I can't wait to make new stars and find out new names from this developing region, MDH.
All eyes on this developing region. Now we have the final team. We all know what it is, but that's for formality. Let's do the draw.
Burn X Flash, Cambodia.
Group A, it'll be Burn X Flash of Cambodia.
Having claimed their first ever win in MPL Cambodia and their first world stage, Coach Zico and his team will prove themselves to parallel with most teams. Burn X Flash.
The final team to be seeded into Group A and finishing up our group draw, Burn X Flash going into this. I don't know. It's